actually Vernon's necks with ebony fingerboards. These are the first tests. We got a rush on these. Yeah. That's the second. What he does is he uses a jump drive off of his computer, and we put it there and do what's called DNC, direct numerical control. So those computers are running that machine. Because these things have some memory, but it's very small, you know, so you're better dodging that memory and going straight to DNC.
You have to recalibrate these things with those relays, so they...
See that hole in the aluminum back there?
Yeah.
That's an E-code. That's a point in space that says, what you do is you jog the tool down to that aluminum surface. Yeah. You roll it down, and we get a little piece of paper so that it'll grab that piece of paper. Yeah. 3,000. Once it grabs that piece of paper, you say, okay, lock it. And now that machine knows how long to put the tool in. And then what we do is we say that E-code, we have this little thing that is a center finder. So we drop it down in there and it says, okay, the center of that hole is here, and now you know where the top of the table is, so you know exactly where a point in space is. And all of the programs run relative to the center of that hole on the plane face of that table. So once you have that E-code locked, all of these are going to come off and be exactly in the same place. And you can see we pin these from the back side. So we cut these pin locations into that aluminum at the same time we made the E-code. So now I know where the E-code is out here, but I also know where that is. So now we can dial the programs in exactly where we want them in 3D space. And it's all about this, all about pinning and how accurate the pinning is. And you know, if you're going to do this, now that I've created this, I know that, okay, I know how wide these are here and here. I know where that end is. And so you have to design a picture that is going to capture those points. It's not mounted on the machine right now, but we have one that sits into that has things that say, okay, here's the width, here's butted up against the end. Now I know where this thing is in 3D space on the back side. I carve in. You really have to think through the whole process. But the idea is one time on this side, one time on that side. But that's the purple with the green flip-flop. He likes a fairly hefty neck.
Yeah. But you've not got the mass because you got it just
right,
at
you got the
point,
V's
basically.
cut out.
Yeah. So you want
That's interesting. It's purple when we look at it, but blue when you camera takes a picture of it.
And then it flops to green.
Yeah.
It's green pearl sprayed over purple.
Yeah, I can see the green from here really well.
Yeah.
You can see that.
Hard to capture on pictures.
You can't. You really
here
can't.
And why did it absolutely want Floyd was in them? You can.
Vernon plays a lot,
Yeah.
bangs on the trim all the time.
Back and forth a little bit.
Yeah. He was having a hard time keeping his fly trim in
Yeah,
too.
you can catch the green when you flip it. Yeah, that's
yeah.
awesome. Well, that's really cool.
Yeah. He has a white fly with a Parker trim on it.
Yeah, you saw him playing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed this. He was having a Floyd on the white one. I seen.
Well, that's a different one. He's got a white fly.
All right.
It's one of the first ones we sent him.
Yeah, I sent a picture on his MySpace with that.
Yeah.
You see the back.
Didn't you talk for a while of adding USB outputs
Thanks.
guitar?
No, that was on the USB output was on the Adrian Blue.
Oh, okay. I
You
remember
have that
reading
now, right?
that.
Or is it?
Well,
Is it a
what
USB?
what I do have a few,
Yeah.
but as you can see, everything just fits
Well, I
in
mean,
here.
there was, here's the post that holds the tremolo, and there was about
Yeah.
that much wood around it. I'm like, that ain't gonna work.
Axle kind of.
First time the guy goes like this, he's going right through the face of the guitar. So,
Axle kind of. He really didn't think about that when he did that. And he looked at it, he says, "No, it's not going to happen." Really? I said, everything kind of fits, but yeah, we figured it out. Now
we just said,
with it.
I want wood here. And he goes, well, I could move this, I could do that. So it was a negotiation,
Yeah.
but we ended up with something and we've not had one
I'm happy.
problem.
No, not yet.
Not
I'm
one.
happy. I think it was good. You know what? The guy, he knows better than I do on that.
Well,
I-
he got his electronics in, I got my wood there, so we're all good.